Hey, how you doing, Marie? What's going on? How y'all doing tonight? Oh, they with their mama tonight. Hey, what's going on, Steffi? I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Arlene. I just wanted to get on live real quick. I just got done uploading my last assignment for this semester, so I got a little bit of time. I couldn't put a video together today because I had a lot going on, but I wanted to jump on live for a little bit and just kick it with y'all a little bit. What y'all got going on? Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to the live. How y'all been liking the videos I've been putting up the last few days? Oh, my mother-in-law love watching football. That's probably what she's doing right now. Yeah, how you doing, AJ? Yeah, just anything y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat. I appreciate that, Marie. Yeah, that's really what it's about, man. Them toxic relationships, man. I done had my fair share of them, but that's why I make these videos to just keep people from getting in relationships that's just they scar you. They leave you scarred. It's a lot of people out here dealing with a lot of pain and just from past experiences with people. And I don't know, I understand where a lot of that stuff come from because I've been through some of it myself. I witnessed my loved ones go through stuff, so I just talk about it. I just try to I just try to spark conversations that I feel like are important, especially in our community. That's how it be. Lamb's book. Go ahead and ask your question, Marie. Thank you, Tara. I appreciate that super chat. And I hope you had a good holiday as well. We didn't really do much. My people on my side of the family, they went on a cruise. Some things fell through on my wife's side of the family, so we ended up trying to like piece together our Thanksgiving, but we were together, so that was all that was important. I appreciate that, Cherry. Thank you for listening, AJ. I appreciate that. Any suggestions on how to deal with friends being jealous of you getting married? The way I deal with any kind of jealousy whatsoever, if they're your friend, they shouldn't really be jealous of you. They should be happy for you. I know, sometimes friends they think they got some bad words to say about your relationship, a lot of times they might think that they looking out for you. But in most cases, like you said, it's jealousy. They alone, they want you to be alone. It's the same thing I used to go through when I decided I wanted to change my life. You know, I was doing something positive, I was doing something to better myself, but people wasn't happy for me. Only thing you can do is stay locked in with your husband, keep doing what y'all gotta do, and let the haters hate. People gonna have something to say about you no matter what you do. You see people, I have people in the comments talking noise to me about on these videos that I make when all I'm trying to do is be positive. It don't matter what you do, you ain't gonna be able to please everybody. So just please yourself. As long as you and your husband good, that's all that matters. CH. Yeah, man. You have to just dive in. It come a point in everybody's life where they gotta, I don't know, I guess you just get to a point in life where you get tired and you start looking for answers and try to find the thing that's gonna help you fix your life. When a lot of the times you will realize that it's you. You gonna help you fix your life. You have to learn to be alone so that you can really zero in on those things. You know, all them people around you, all those different opinions and the distractions and social media and so on and so forth, all of that stuff just keep you distracted. And that way you can't even really pay attention to what you like for real. We fed so many different messages and so much propaganda and just so many ideas every day, all day. It's a constant feed of just information coming towards us. If you got all of that coming towards you, it's hard for you to figure out what's really for you. You know, you see people online that look like they living these great lives, and like you already know, you just seeing the highlight reel, and it had you second guessing yourself. And it's a lot of the times it trigger insecurities in you because you ain't living your life the way you want to live your life. It's always we all on a just trying to progress. We all progressing. But when you constantly just see people doing different things and you getting these messages that you're not good enough, and we got people that'll tell you if you ain't rich, you ain't nothing. If you ain't if you don't look like Beyonce or something like that, you ain't nothing. Man, everybody under a spell. They be talking about that red pill and all this and that, talking about like the Matrix references. You got to understand that it's all a game. All this stuff is a game. All this stuff that you see online, all this stuff you see on the internet, it ain't real. What's real is your emotions and how you feel about yourself. You gotta take care of yourself. You gotta learn to love yourself. Yeah, that's all I got. That's what I'm here for. Real beauty, real beautiness. I like that name. I just be trying to, call it how I see it. What's up, Catsy? All the way in France, man. That's big. I appreciate you for tuning in. Tara, you right about that. Everybody, you right. It's a lot of people that don't know who they are because they out here trying to be something that they ain't. What's going on, Ebony? You right about that, Earlene. I don't know if hold on, let me read your question. Marie, are black men such as yourself talking about how the world is seeing the black male image lately? Y'all been in the news in the worst way lately. I don't know if a lot of black men are talking about it, but we should if we ain't. That's something that I look at. When I talk to my brother and the couple people that I do interact with, it's always about just trying to be a better example, especially for me. One of the reasons that I do this channel, the reason why I put these videos out is because I'm tired of it, man. A lot of us are being brainwashed. You know, of course, a lot of us, we just don't know how to deal with our issues and stuff like that. We got all these mental problems going on in our community. It's just sad, man. But I feel like it just take us to be honest with ourselves and start talking about this stuff, and we can definitely make some things change. But dudes, you know, killing women and beating women, and we taking each other out. It don't make no sense. Ebony, your children won't go through what you've been through as long as you just keep it real with them. Keep it real with them and do your best to keep them out of them environments that you were in that caused you to go through things that you didn't like. Yeah, you right, Steffi. I understand where you're coming from. Yeah, you right about that too, Marie. Cause we all that's the thing that's crazy. When a black man do something, it's like he a representative for all black men. When a black woman do something, she a representative for all black women, man. All of us are different. We all were raised in different environments. We got different religions. We all have different experiences, different outlooks. People that grow up in Florida are different from people that grew up in Atlanta in Georgia, and it's right there. How can you say, how can you paint anybody with the same brush? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like me and my brother, we were raised in the same household. We're completely different when it comes to a lot of different things. So it's mind blowing to me when these dudes they'll put these videos out and they'll talk about women the way they talk about them. True enough, there are some bad apples out there, but there's a lot of good women that just want the same thing. These so-called dudes that supposedly want, better and all of that type of stuff. It's women out there that want the same thing. It's women out there that don't want to play these games. It's men out here that don't want to play these games. I was just having a conversation with a dude I work with, was that Saturday? And we were just talking about like me and him got engaged around the same time. Matter of fact, he got engaged a little bit before me. But him and his girl ended up breaking up for some reason. But now he out there in the dating, he out there dating again. And he was just talking about how he really hate being out there on the dating scene. This man want to be in his relationship. And it's done got to the point where it's hard to come by people that are like, that you have stuff in common with. So when you got somebody and you finally find somebody that's on the same level as you, you better hold on to them. Just like, and it's funny to me when I see some of these red pill content creators tell women that they're gonna die alone and preach this doom and gloom and all that kind of stuff over your life. And they act like they don't know that it's men that are dying alone and they're unhappy with their life as well. I wish it was too. And all I wish my message was accepted more widely against males. I mean, amongst males. It's just, I guess, I don't know, man. I put it like this: accountability is a hard thing these days, for anybody. It's hard for you to look at yourself in the mirror and accept that you're a flawed individual, that you got ways about you that ain't right. It's hard for you to really break yourself down like that and just be honest. When I put out these videos that I put out, it's not to just bash men. It ain't, I'm a man. I got the same way I tell y'all I got a mama and a sister and my daughter and everything else. I got a son, I got a brother, my daddy, I got uncles, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not here to just bash them, but I also see that we got to do better. I also be honest with you and say, man, ever since but middle school, high school, I seen boys doing women wrong. And it's celebrated. I appreciate you. Yeah, you right. The negative, I don't know why human beings are like that. I don't know why we gravitate towards the negative. How have I seen myself change? I'm a completely different person. It depends on what time frame you're talking about. It depends on what time frame you're talking about. Who I was when I was a teenager to in my mid 20s. I was different in that time span, and I'm a completely different person from my mid 20s to now. Cause I'm just constantly trying to improve, constantly trying to just get better. That's what I pray for. I just pray for God to show me my flaws and help me to fix them. I'm not a perfect person at all. Please don't even look at me like I'm perfect. I make mistakes. I say things I shouldn't say from time to time. I think things that I shouldn't think from time to time. But every day is a journey. and I'm just trying to get better. That's all a person can do, period. Just try to improve yourself every day. What y'all say about Fresh and Fit? I must have missed that. Yeah, it's a lot of people in pain and they just lashing out because that's all they know to do. Like they say, hurt people hurt people. Oh yeah, I seen that Real Beauty is the dude on the Fresh and Fit podcast said he gonna take women's soul or something like that. When I've seen some of that dude stuff, and I just gotta tell you, I don't believe hardly nothing he say. I think that man is he full of the way he talk about women, talking about he a player. I just don't see it. And I don't see how people that watch their podcast believe anything he say. What I think about Cynthia G. To be honest with you, I don't really know much about Cynthia G. I seen some of her videos. A couple of them, has been very few of them. The way I first found out about her was she made a video reacting to one of my videos earlier this year. That was the first time I had ever saw anything from her, but I don't know. I try not to really watch a lot of people on YouTube that talk about relationships and talk about the gender war and all that kind of stuff. Just because I don't want to be, inadvertently, copying somebody else's message or anything like that. I want to be authentic to me. So I try not to really watch people like that. When a dude constantly talk about his money, I just look at it like he ain't got nothing else to offer. All he do, oh, I'm a high value male. I'm a high value male. Okay, well, what make you high value? Because you got a podcast with that you've appealed to a bunch of hurt men online. You've made a spectacle of women by kicking them off your podcast and talking crazy to them and talking about the same stuff that you hear in music and stuff like that. I could easily do that if I wanted to, but it's very damaging to society to have to brainwash people like that. I saw a video where a man, I think he was in his 40s. This man was making $130,000 a year, and he was telling the guy that he was talking to that he wasn't ready to be in a relationship. He needed to save some more money. The dude say, "Why?" He said he wasn't financially ready to be in a relationship. Dudes say, why? You in like the top 10% of earners in this country. You make 130,000, you in a stable career field, you should be good. This man say he needs more money so he can get an 8. When I saw that, I'm like, so what are you really saying? Like you don't want a woman to like you for who you are. Don't get me wrong, money is important. You got to be able to take care of yourself and take care of your family. But the way they got guys thinking about, the way they got guys feeling about themselves, it seemed like those type of videos are making men more insecure. Say you wanted an 8, like on the scale, like how they be rating women, they looks. He said he wanted 8, so he need to have more money. If I was him, I would be looking for somebody that's gonna be good to me. Yeah, we want to be attracted to our mate. We definitely want to do that. But if you lead with your money, if all you got is money, don't be surprised when somebody show up trying to get your money. I don't know what's up with the rating system. What's up, Drea? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of dudes do look at women like like a trinket almost. Some men don't value a woman for who they really are. Women definitely will bring value to your life. They bring something to the table. Me being in a relationship that I'm in, I'm a better person because of this relationship. Like, don't get me wrong, I was happy when I was single and everything, but it just feel different just being in the relationship that I'm in. She brings something to me, like I feel complete, you know? So I don't understand how dudes can treat they want to be with women that they don't respect. They just want them to look good and stuff like that. Man, I couldn't live like that. Being single can be lonely sometimes, but being in a relationship with the wrong person, you can be lonely in that situation too. You got a person that don't love you, don't respect you, don't treat you right. Imagine how that feel. I'd rather be lonely than feel like that. But that's just me. Everybody different. Do I feel black people need a whole new culture? Hmm. We need we need a new mindset for sure. I don't know how we can get a whole new culture, but we do need to adopt something a better mindset than we have. You just look at it, man. Right now, what we have going on the internet, we got black men against black women. Then on the streets, we got black men against black men, and then black women against black women. And we all talk about wanting unity, but where is it? We definitely have to do better. That's why I say, man, we got enough negativity out there, over our community as it is. I don't feel the need to add to it. I'm trying to I'm trying to help our people that want to do better. I'm trying to help build a community and just try to put stuff out there that's gonna bring us together. And another thing that I see going on in our community is for some reason a lot of us have this idea that other cultures are better than us. So we walk around with like this inferiority complex. Like other races don't have problems. Yeah, we've been turned against each other for sure. I heard somebody say that we'll never be able to progress because we constantly fighting each other. Oh, the ceiling fan, huh? Yeah, they definitely work something over on us, boy. Yep, we really do. That's what's crazy. we can stick together in our culture, but most people just, it seems like most people in our community want to be the big dog. If they can't be the big dog, then they'll kill you. It's like that, like they say, the crab in the barrel mentality. Soon as somebody start coming up that's trying to do something positive, somebody will come take them out. Yeah, you talking about young Dolph Tar. Yeah, I don't understand that mindset neither. When I see a black person do anything that's positive in the community, anything where it's like they changing their life, I don't even have to know them. I can see them on TV. It make me proud. I ain't never saw somebody do something and it make me jealous of them. Like, oh, I want their spot. I wish I could figure out a way to take him out so I can take that spot. I want my own spot. It seems like we so used to fighting over scraps, we don't even know that there's a lot out there for us. We ain't got to fight over these scraps. It's enough for everybody. Yeah, it's sad that once you start becoming successful, you can't go back to the hoods that you grew up in. I got a cousin, and I done talked about him on videos before, but he's a barber. A lot of people don't even know that barbers make a lot of money, especially if they a hustler. My cousin happens to be a hustler, but he moved to California a few years back, and he made a real good life for himself out there. He plugged in with some professional athletes, some actors, and stuff like that. He cut celebrities' hair and stuff, and he making a lot of money, living a good life. He done got to the point where he got a lot of cars, he got jewelry. He looked like a successful man. No kids, he's single, and he a little bit older than me. I want to say cuz probably like 37 right now. It's sad he was coming home one day, or one time he was planning a trip to come home, and I just had this bad feeling. Like he liked to go to the places where it's a lot of people hanging out, because that's what we used to do before he became successful. And he still want to do that because he want to show people that he ain't changed. But I just had this bad feeling this one particular time. I said, man, cuz when you come home, go see your mama, go see the people that you need to go see, then get your behind back on that plane and go back to Cali. I just had this feeling that something was gonna happen because I know people wasn't happy for him. I think the next generation can have better luck, but we gotta have more models. You know, kids don't do what you tell them; they do what they see. That's one of the things that I'm conscious of in my house. We don't have, like crazy arguments and We don't disrespect each other in our house. We talk about stuff calmly. Not trying to make paint the picture that everything is perfect and every day is peaches and cream. But the love is real, the respect is real, and whenever we have an issue, these kids in this house get to see people having real conflict resolution. We're grown. I'm not here to try to dominate you. She ain't here to dominate me. We on the same team. Reparations should be free therapy for all Black people. Do you think that would be a step to a better community? Of course. Therapy makes a difference. There's so many people that's carrying trauma from generations ago. It's stuff that we dealing with. We don't even know the people that really dealt with it. Like it really affected, but it passed through to all the generations that came after them. That stuff is real, man. I appreciate that, Merciless. Thank you for that, man. I really do appreciate that. Young right now. I talked to a lady, um, one of my supporters. She live out in Vegas. She's an attorney. And she sent me an email and was telling me about, how she's happy that I talk about the stuff that I talk about in relation to our black women. And she told me that she sit on a lot of domestic violence cases, and she said it's real rampant out there. A lot of people don't know exactly how bad it is. And she went to talking about not only domestic violence but sex trafficking. She says that sex trafficking is Black women are most affected by sex trafficking, but they won't put Black women as the face of that issue because they believe that nobody would care because it was happening to Black women. And then that's one of the things I feel like, man, it's so sad because like Malcolm X said it a long time ago, Black women are the most disrespected women in this country. And it's crazy, man. Like people actually just don't even think about the stuff that Black women go through. Yeah, you right about that, Merciless. You got a YouTube channel or something? You say you speaking and you trying to spread hope. You got a channel? Put it in the comment. I think all black women need to go buy a legal firearm and go to the gun range and learn how to use it. Put the name of your channel in the chat, Merciless. Nah, Mocha J17, he did what I told him to do. When he came home, he did his thing, visited who he needed to visit, and he left. Yeah, it's important. You got to protect yourself. Resale black. I'm gonna check y'all. Okay, Merciless, I see you. I'm gonna check out some of your videos, man. I appreciate that. What's that? Angel Lee? Is this pronounced Angela? Angel. Oh, okay. I've been seeing you in the comments and stuff too. I always wonder how you pronounce that. I know not though. That's a pretty name. Do your male friends support your channel and what you talk about? Uh, I mean, my people they support me. Um, but I don't think they really watch my channel like that. I guess it's kind of like one of those things where if you know the person personally, then you probably really ain't gonna sit up there and watch a video, of him talking when you can just call him. But you know how that go. The people that you know, the people in your circle, they're never the ones that support you the most. When you, I mean, they'll support you, but they ain't gonna support you the way a stranger would. CC, when did you know your wife was the one? I knew she was the one when she made me want to be better. Now, I always was a driven person. I always wanted to improve my life and stuff like that. Well, I ain't gonna say always. After I hit 23, that was my transformation year. That was the year I woke up. But I had been doing pretty good. Made some mistakes, had some mishaps or whatever, but I want to say maybe 2018. That's when I just talking to her, being around her, it just made me want to like come up in a whole different type of way. I just I don't know, instead of running from that, it drew me to her. Cause at that time, what's crazy is that I didn't feel like I was good enough for her at the time. So that's why we didn't end up, going as hard as we went when we ended up getting married because I just felt like I had to improve a lot. So she was the goal. While I was single or whatever, she was the goal. She was the target. I wanted to get on the level that I needed to be on so that when I stepped to her the way I wanted to step to her, it was gonna be right. What you want to dissect, Ghislaine? Is that Ghislaine? Ghislaine? How you? I don't know how to pronounce that. Unfortunately, I don't know if I have any Somalian in me at all. They broke those ties a long time ago. So I really don't know what my genetic makeup is, unfortunately. I wish I did though. Any tips for early 20s? I would say in your early 20s, just focus on experiences. Try to dip your toe in a wide range of things so that you can kind of get a feel for what you like, and get a feel for what make you feel good. I ain't talking about as far as like relationship wise, or that type of stuff. I'm talking about just figure out what you really are in, what you really are interested in. Date yourself. Get to know your real likes. Get to know who you truly are on the inside, because there's a lot of influences in this world. There's too many influences in this world. And when you, like I said earlier in the live, when you digesting all these different ideas, all these different images, all these different videos, all these different posts on the internet, tweets and everything else, it's hard for you to tell what's you and what's out there, what's in the world that's been implanted in you. Sometimes you gotta, back up off of the social media, go spend some time with yourself walking in the park. Get to really find out who you really are on the inside. That's the best advice I can give somebody that's young in their early 20s. Just find yourself. Do some soul searching, read books, get in the Bible, talk to mentors, get into therapy. It's all about you. Be selfish in your 20s. Figure out what it is that you want. I'm gonna put it like this. Until you figure out who you are, you don't know what you need. You don't know what you want in life. When you don't know what you want in life, you don't know what people you need in your life. Dating is not a waste of time if it's with the right person. You just got to be selective. Slow to hire, quick to fire. That's the motto. I am Noella. I appreciate you watching. Thank you. We've been on here an hour already. Yeah, you right. Super truthful. When you bring sex into a relationship, it turning into a whole different thing. It's hard to get to know somebody after you had sex with them. Got to give it some time. Get a the honeymoon phase enough time to wear off. People turn into their true selves after they have sex with you. But but yeah, man, I'm finna get ready to get off of here, man. I just wanted to chat with y'all a little bit tonight. Anybody got anything else they want to add before I wrap it up? Hey, I got some. I just had an idea. Y'all do this for me. Um, I don't have my video for tomorrow ready yet. I usually record in the morning, as y'all know. Put something, put ideas for videos in the chat right now. I'm gonna pick somebody. I'm gonna pick somebody's suggestion, and I'll make a video about it tomorrow. What's up, Greg? I appreciate that, Greg. I'm typing down all y'all suggestions. Why do dark skinned men like lighter skinned people better than someone? Man, look, I don't know what's up with that. I was just having that conversation with my brother today. Um, I don't know, maybe I'll say that for the video. Alright, man. I got a good little amount of suggestions. I'm gonna look these over. When I go to the gym tomorrow, we're gonna see which one I'm feeling. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off right here, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, and I will definitely see y'all tomorrow.